it's Morgan, and today I am here with 3 quick and healthy breakfast ideas for school, or maybe just for some morning where you're running late, or just when you don't want to spend a ton of time making something that tastes good and is good for you. So I have 3 options for you guys. If you try any of these out, please tag me on Instagram or on Twitter. I would love to see which ones you tried and hear how they ended up tasting. And before I get started, I also just want to make an announcement about my vlog channel, which is going to be in the description box. I'm going to have a vlog going up tomorrow that is from this week, so go ahead and subscribe over there so you can catch it when it comes out. And I also just want to give a huge thank you to all of you who are new subscribers. There are about like 2,000 of you that came in, I think, for my morning routine video, which is crazy that that got so many views. I think like 45,000 right now. So I'm so glad that all of you guys are here. If anyone is watching this and is not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, because I would love to have you stick around on my channel as well. And yeah, we hit 70,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So yeah, please continue to share my channel. I would love to continue to bring in some new viewers, and I definitely appreciate all of you guys who have helped in that. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to showing you guys how to make these recipes. Okay, so first up we have the smoothie bowl, which is so much fun to make and so beautiful. Okay, so some ideas of what you could put in there. I'm not going to be using all of these, but I have some spinach, some frozen mixed berries, you could use fresh ones as well, some Greek yogurt, some granola, some coconut flakes, chia seeds, fresh berries to cut up and put on top, same for the banana. You could get some almond slices, and you could even put chocolate chips in if you wanted a little bit of a chocolate twist. So again, use whatever combination of these that you want to, or throw in whatever other ideas you have as well. So I'm going to start out with the smoothie base, and then I will put my toppings on top of that when it's finished. So I'm just going to be pouring in a good amount of these berries. And since they're frozen, I won't need to add ice to thicken the smoothie, but if you want yours to be even thicker, or if you're using fresh fruit, you probably are going to want to add some ice in as well. And I'm just going to get a couple spoonfuls of my Greek yogurt just to add a little bit of thickness and to sort of offset the tangy taste of the berries. And then I'm adding in some spinach because it's good for you and because you can't taste it at all, I swear. And then since there's not really any liquid or anything to help this blend easily, I'm going to be adding a little bit of water, which is totally optional, but this blender is not the greatest, so it's just going to really help facilitate the process. And then I'm just going to blend this up until it is nice and smooth. And I decided this was not enough, so I just did the same thing all over again and added all of the same things and just blended that up as well so that I would have some more smoothie. Alright, and then that is all finished, so I am just pouring it into the bowl, and now it's time for the fun part, which is putting on the toppings. So I'm starting out by chopping up a banana. You're going to end up only using about half of this. So I'm just chopping it into little slices, and then I'm going to do the same with strawberries. So I'm just going to cut up about 2 strawberries. Then I'm also going to be adding some blueberries to the top of my smoothie bowl, so I'm going to go ahead and set those here. So I just want to start with bananas to give this a nice straight line sort of through the center, just to have a starting place for how I'm going to arrange everything. And then if you're wanting this to look good, the key is to put your seeds or your nuts or whatever it is before you put down the fruit so that it doesn't get on top of it, just to make it prettier if you're going for an Instagram or something like that. So that is why I am adding these chia seeds, and then moving over to the other side and adding the coconut flakes, and then I'm just going to fill in the gaps with the strawberry on top. And then I'm going over to the other side of the bowl and putting some almond slices to get a little bit of a crunch in this, and then I am just adding some blueberries over on the very far edge. And there you have it. That is the smoothie bowl. It looks beautiful, it's going to make a great Instagram, and it tastes delicious, and it's healthy for you. So this is a super filling breakfast. It definitely takes a little bit longer than the other 2 recipes I'm going to be showing you, but overall this is my favorite. And then next I'm doing an avocado toast type recipe, but it has a little bit of a twist because I'm going to be adding strawberries on top. So for this you're going to need a toaster, obviously, and a slice of bread, an avocado, your strawberries if you're going for that, some lemon pepper, and some salt. So the first step is just going to be to toast your bread. And then once that is finished, you're going to cut up your avocado, and you're probably only going to use half of it, if that. So just go ahead and get 1/2 of it out of the peel. And then I'm just going to be scooping a little bit off at a time and taking a fork and just sort of mashing this up so that it's super smooth. If you wanted to, you could just slice it and put it on there, but I like to have it evenly distributed. So next I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice on there. I just think it makes this more flavorful. And then I am also just going to add a little bit of lemon pepper and some salt, which is just going to add even further flavor to this as well. And now for the strawberries, you're just going to cut thin slices like you did for the smoothie bowl. And then you're just going to layer them across the avocado toast. And that is it. That was super fast. It's beautiful. I love how bright the colors are. And again, this is such a tasty flavor combination, and it's super light and refreshing. So I love making this in the mornings. Alright, now finally is my overnight oats recipe, which one of my roommates showed me. So what you're going to need for this is just any form of milk. I'm going to be using cashew milk for this, and then you're going to need some oats. This recipe adds some chia seeds, so I'm going to have some of those. I'm also going to use some peanut butter. Again, you could use almond butter, cashew butter, whatever you want to use for that. And then you're going to need some honey to sweeten it and a banana. So I'm just taking this mason jar to make this in. You can use just any form of cup or bowl or whatever you want to do. And I'm just starting out by adding a 1/4 cup of oats, and you're going to want to make sure you add this first because the oats need to be at the bottom in order to absorb the milk. And then this recipe calls for a spoonful of honey just to sweeten this a little bit. And then I am also going to be adding 2 spoonfuls of peanut butter. So this is going to end up being a really yummy peanut butter banana oatmeal. And then next I just took half of my banana and I sort of cut these into halves or quarters of each slice. So whatever size you want to do is perfectly fine, and then I'm going to add those in on top. And then next I'm just going to mix it around a little bit. This isn't super necessary. You can wait until the next morning to do it. Again, all that really matters is that your oats stay on the bottom with the milk. So after that, you are all done for what you need to do the night before, and then I'm just going to screw it on the lid and pop it in the refrigerator. And that's it. It's super simple, and then the next morning when you wake up, it is right there ready to go. And it tastes great cold if you wanted to. I suppose you could heat it up. I don't really know how well that would work. But this is a very refreshing breakfast and a great flavor combination to start off the day. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you like this, please thumbs it up, and please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't before. And I would love if you guys would leave a comment, because I love comments and getting to talk to you guys and just let me know which one maybe you're gonna try or which one looked the best, or maybe if you have another quick and yummy breakfast idea. I would love to hear that because I'm always in need of new recipes. So that is it, and I will see you guys next Saturday.